Hello and welcome back to English Flow, your space to practice, shadow, and master real American English at a comfortable pace. I'm Mark, and I'm thrilled you're here with me today. In this special episode, I'll share 100 essential English sentences that Americans use every single day. These aren't textbook sentences. These are real, natural phrases you'll hear in conversations at work, with friends, and in everyday situations. Here's how we'll practice together. I'll say each sentence slowly and clearly. Then I'll pause. During that pause, I want you to repeat the sentence using the shadowing technique. Try to match my rhythm, tone, and pronunciation. If you need more time, feel free to pause the episode and practice each sentence until it feels comfortable. Why are these 100 sentences so important? Because they represent the foundation of natural American communication. When you master these phrases, you're not just learning words. You're learning how Americans really think and express themselves. You're building confidence that will carry you through any English conversation. These sentences come from my years of teaching and observing how native speakers actually communicate. I've carefully selected each one because it appears frequently in daily life. Whether you're talking to a colleague, chatting with a neighbor, or ordering coffee, these phrases will make you sound natural and confident. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's build your English confidence together, one sentence at a time. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's start with the most important part of your day, the morning. Morning conversations set the tone for everything that follows. They're usually simple, friendly, and perfect for English practice. Americans love to talk about mornings because we all share the same experiences. Waking up, getting ready, starting our day. When you practice these morning sentences, you're learning more than just words. You're learning the rhythm of American life. You're discovering how we really feel about mornings, how we express our energy levels, and how we connect with others at the start of each day. Listen carefully, then shadow each sentence. I'm not a morning person. I need my coffee first. I hit the snooze button twice. I'm running a bit late. Let me grab my stuff. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. Traffic's pretty bad today. I'm heading out now. Have a great day. See you later. Let me tell you a short story about a typical American morning. You can listen first, then shadow each sentence. Try to feel the natural flow and rhythm. Every morning in America starts the same way. I wake up and the first thing I think is, I need coffee. I stumble to the kitchen, still half asleep. I make my coffee and check my phone for messages. Then I look outside and think, traffic's going to be terrible today. I grab my keys, my bag, and rush out the door. Before I leave, I always say to my family, have a great day. This is real American life, and these are the sentences we use every single day. Now let's practice sentences you'll use at work or during your daily activities. Work conversations are essential because that's where many of you will use English the most. American workplace communication is direct but friendly. We like to be efficient with our words while still being polite and collaborative. These work-related sentences will help you navigate meetings, deadlines, schedules, and everyday office interactions. You'll sound professional and confident when you use these phrases correctly. I've got a busy day ahead. Let me check my schedule. I'm swamped with work. Can we reschedule? I'm taking a quick break. That makes perfect sense. I totally agree with you. Let me get back to you. I'm almost done here. Thanks for your help. Here's something important I want you to understand about American work culture. We value efficiency, but we also value relationships. When I say, "Let me get back to you," I'm not being rude. I'm being respectful of your time and mine. When I say, "Thanks for your help," I'm building a positive relationship. These sentences aren't just words. They're tools for success in American professional life. Food is one of America's favorite conversation topics. We love talking about what we're eating, where we're going for lunch, and what restaurants we recommend. Food conversations are relaxed, fun, and perfect for building friendships. These sentences will help you talk naturally about food and meals. I'm getting pretty hungry. What sounds good for lunch? I'm in the mood for pizza. Should we order takeout? This tastes amazing. I'm stuffed. The food was delicious. I'll have the same thing. Can I get a refill? Check, please. Let me share a typical American lunch conversation with you. Listen to how naturally these sentences float together. Around noon, my colleague walks over and says, "I'm getting pretty hungry. What sounds good for lunch?" I think for a moment and say, "I'm in the mood for pizza. Should we order takeout?" We find a menu online and place our order. When the food arrives, I take a bite and say, "This tastes amazing." After we finish eating, I lean back and say, "I'm stuffed." The food was delicious. This is exactly how Americans talk about food every single day. Social interactions are the heart of American culture. We love to connect, share stories, and build relationships through conversation. These social phrases will help you sound friendly, interested, and engaged in any social situation. Perfect your social conversations with these natural phrases. How's it going? What's up? Not much, just chilling. That's really cool. No way. Are you serious? I can't believe it. That's so funny. I know, right? We should hang out soon. Here's what I want you to understand about American social conversations. We use a lot of expressions to show interest and excitement. When someone tells me good news and I say, "No way," or "Are you serious?" I'm showing that I care about what they're saying. When I respond, "I know, right?" I'm creating connection and agreement. These phrases make conversations feel warm and friendly. Shopping is a regular part of American life, and these conversations happen everywhere, in stores, online, at markets. Money conversations can feel awkward in any language, but these phrases will help you sound natural and confident. These phrases will help you when shopping or talking about money. How much does this cost? That's a bit expensive. Is this on sale? I'm just browsing, thanks. Do you have this in a different size? I'll take it. Can I pay with a card? Do you have the receipt? I'd like to return this. That's a great deal. Americans love a good deal and we're not shy about shopping around for the best price. When I say, "That's a bit expensive," I'm being polite but honest. When I say, "That's a great deal," I'm showing enthusiasm. These sentences will help you navigate any shopping situation with confidence. Technology is everywhere in American life. We're constantly connected, always checking our phones and dealing with technical issues. These sentences will help you communicate about technology problems and solutions. Modern life requires these tech-related sentences. My phone died. The Wi-Fi's not working. Can you send me that link? I'll text you later. Let me Google that. My computer's acting up. I need to charge my phone. The signal's really weak here. I got your message. Can you hear me okay? Let me tell you something about American technology culture. We depend on our devices so much that when they stop working, it creates immediate stress. When I say, "My phone died," it's almost like saying, "I'm disconnected from the world." When I say, "Let me Google that," I'm showing how we solve problems in modern America. These sentences reflect how technology shapes our daily conversations. Americans are always moving, commuting to work, traveling for business, going on vacation. Transportation conversations are common and practical. Whether you're taking public transit, driving, or walking, these phrases will help you navigate travel situations. Use these when getting around or traveling. I'm stuck in traffic. What time does the train arrive? I missed my flight. Can you call me an Uber? Where's the nearest gas station? I'm lost. How long will it take to get there? I need directions. The bus is running late. I'll pick you up at 7. Transportation in America can be stressful, and we often talk about our travel experiences. When I say, I'm stuck in traffic, I'm expressing frustration but also connecting with others who understand this common experience. When I offer to pick you up at 7, I'm showing care and friendship. These sentences help you participate in one of America's most common conversation topics. Americans are open about expressing feelings and emotions. We believe in sharing how we feel as a way to connect with others and take care of ourselves. These phrases will help you express your emotions naturally and appropriately. Express how you feel with these natural phrases. I'm feeling under the weather. I have a headache. I'm exhausted. I feel much better now. I'm stressed out. I'm so excited. That's really annoying. I'm worried about tomorrow. I feel great today. I need to relax. American culture encourages emotional honesty. When I say, I'm stressed out, people understand and often offer support. When I say, I am so excited, I'm sharing positive energy. When I admit I'm feeling under the weather, people appreciate my honesty and usually respond with care. These sentences help you build genuine connections through emotional communication. Weekends and free time are sacred in American culture. We work hard during the week so we can enjoy our leisure time. These conversations about weekend plans and free time activities happen constantly. Talk about your leisure time naturally. What are you up to this weekend? I'm binge-watching a new series. Let's do something fun. I'm staying in tonight. Want to grab a drink? I'm meeting friends later. I have no plans today. The weather's perfect for a walk. I need some me time. This movie looks interesting. Here's a typical American weekend conversation. Listen to how these sentences create a natural flow. On Friday afternoon, my friend calls and says, "What are you up to this weekend?" I think about my plans and respond, "I'm staying in tonight, but tomorrow let's do something fun." She suggests, "Want to grab a drink?" I agree and we make plans. On Sunday, I might say, "I have no plans today. I think I need some me time." This is how Americans balance social connection with personal rest. Finally, let's end with how Americans close their days. Evening conversations are often gentle, reflective, and caring. These phrases help you end conversations and express care for others. End your day with these common evening expressions. I'm calling it a day. Time to wind down. I'm beat. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. I can't wait for the weekend. Today went by so fast. I'm proud of what I accomplished. Tomorrow's a new day. Good night, everyone. Let me share one final thought about American evening culture. We often reflect on our day and express gratitude or hope. When I say, "I am proud of what I accomplished," I'm practicing positive self-talk. When I say, "Tomorrow's a new day," I'm expressing optimism. When I wish someone sweet dreams, I'm showing care and affection. These evening phrases help you end each day with warmth and connection. Now let's practice putting some of these sentences together. I'll create some natural conversations and you can shadow along. Try to feel how these sentences connect and flow. How's it going? Not much, just chilling. What are you up to this weekend? I'm staying in tonight, but want to grab a drink tomorrow? That sounds great. I'll text you later. Perfect. Have a great day. You have just listened to 100 essential sentences that will transform your English conversations. But here's what I want you to remember. These aren't just sentences to memorize. They're windows into American culture, American thinking, and American ways of connecting with others. Start with 5 sentences that feel most natural to you. Use them in your daily routine, in your thoughts, in your conversations. Practice them until they feel automatic. Then add 5 more. Then 5 more. Before you know it, all 100 sentences will feel natural and comfortable. Come back to this episode whenever you need a confidence boost. Each time you listen, you'll notice new details in pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. Your English brain is growing stronger with every practice session. Remember, you're not just learning English anymore, you're learning to communicate like an American. You're building bridges between cultures. You're preparing yourself for success in English-speaking environments. I'm Mark. This has been English Flow. And I'm incredibly proud of your dedication. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep flowing with English. Until our next episode, take care and keep speaking with confidence.